What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to HCS Pro Talk, your weekly Halo Esports podcast. Oh, shit. This is episode 283 for the week of April 16th, 2023. The title of this week's episode is The DreamHack Qualifier Conundrum. Oh, fucking A. Zig with the 10-month resub. You get a woo! Greatly appreciated. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Josh, a.k.a. JK Fire. This week I'm joined by the man in the Rostermania shirt, Will, a.k.a. I am Mr. Mayhem. Will, how are you doing? I have a headache.
I'm fine. Sorry you have a headache. You take anything for it?
Just because I did that. That's why I have a headache.
Yeah. Doing fine, you know, on a work day, then showtime.
Showtime, baby.
How are you doing other than the headache?
I'm doing well as well. We're just talking about some Harry Potter for a little bit before the show started. Because I'm reading the books for the first time, but that's kind of besides the point. But no, I'm doing well as well. I'm ready to talk about some shit. I have a couple rants today, Will.
Oh, boy.
Well, really only one. I have one big rant that'll be coming on later during the show. If I could fucking speak. God damn it! What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the live show. Meek, Fox, Joker, Juan, Uncle Pumpy, Kudos, Terraform, Rain, Bizobi, Vem. Welcome to the live show. Hope you guys are having a great day. And Thug Nasty, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show as well. Osborne, welcome back as well. Rant better be about how dumb it is to drop collect. That's not necessarily part of the rant, although I completely disagree with what they did. And we'll get to that during Rostermania, so don't you worry. Don't you worry. So, Will?
Yeah.
Do you want to know what's coming up on this week's episode of the show?
What do we got?
Riz, welcome back as well. We have, did Empyrean actually get fixed? Tournaments are announced. Rosters reach new levels of mania, a.k.a. the shirt. Tournaments are recapped, including the 4K qualifiers. Speaking of qualifiers, the DreamHack qualifiers caused quite the conundrum, hence the topic of the show and the title of the show. See? Frank O'Connor has left 343 while Joe Staten definitely has moved to Netflix. And guess what? The Rocker are still bad. All right, without further ado, let's get into some competitive news. Empyrean lifts fixed? This is by Halo Support. With the latest release on April 11th, including map and playlist changes, gravity lifts now function as intended on the multiplayer map Empyrean. Wow. How long's that map been out now?
This is sometimes release of season 3, right?
I thought it was part of the winter update.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't
think the lift problem was known right away, but still weird.
What the fuck are you talking about? All you had to do was step in at once. Oh, this shit doesn't work. But hey, it might be fixed now.
Maybe.
Might be. Go test it out, folks.
Yeah, let us know.
And if it doesn't work, no, don't let us. I don't fucking care. Let Halo Support know. God, what's up, Shook World? Welcome back. Lift broke with the Red Rack update, right? I thought they always didn't work. I thought they always did not work as intended. Like you get stuck in them all the time. I really thought that was like a consistent thing. I don't fucking know. Either way, they might be fixed now. So, you know, Bob's your uncle. Bringing that back. Halo Data Hive update by Halo Data Hive. Per request, the new progression charts page has been updated to allow you to filter your charts by ranked and social, ranked only, and social only stats. And that's fucking awesome. Shout out to Halo Data Hive. BTB Invitational announced. This is by Halo Hub. Saturday, April 29th, $2,000 prize pool, Forge maps, Bandit starts, 12v12. It's going to be fucking litty titties, bro. Belong Classic Halo LAN announced by Belong Gaming Arenas May 7th at 12 p.m. Central Time in the Belong Arena in Nashville. Drop in for some 4v4 competitive lobbies, FFAs, and more Halo action. They have a limited amount of spots available. So follow the link in the Google Doc or the show notes of the show, ! Show notes in chat if you're tuning in live. And go check that out. Check out the link in their tweet if you wanted to be there. And then finally, an Australia-New Zealand Challengers Series has been announced. This is by Mac. 8 teams, 5 weeks, 1 winner, $100 prize. Just bringing some more eyes and some more competition to that region, and we love to see it. We love to see it. Didn't Argyle also have lift issues a while ago with grappling? I don't know if that was... Yes, you're not wrong. I don't know if that's like been fixed.
I think it has, because like if you went up the lift, grabbed grapple, and then like the grapple wouldn't work, right? There was something wrong with that. Like you had to,
something like that, yeah.
If you crouched or something, yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't sprint, you couldn't use your equipment, as in grapple. Yeah. Yeah. That's it for the competitive news. Will, as your shirt says, what is next?
Rostermania! All right, had a ton of news this week with Rostermania.
A little bit.
Yeah. We'll start off with Quadrant. They signed Chronoser as a coach. So new coach over at Quadrant. The old roster switcheroo situation, as you put it.
Yes. Now, the one thing to keep in mind here is that this is difficult to explain / talk about because some of these are not quote unquote official. Okay? What we're about to talk about, some of them have been confirmed, others have not. What I mean by that is the ones that have not been officially confirmed, it's not in people's Twitter bios. The organization hasn't put out a tweet or any information saying that they've been signed to the roster. It's literally just like, oh, they filled in for the roster for the 4K qualifier. Oh, they're scrimming with this team. Whatever it may be. Okay? So unless explicitly stated otherwise, here you go. Go ahead, Will.
All right. Start off with Cloud9. They dropped Squall and picked up Boom.
Also, let me also preface this and say that this is from like the end of March to now.
Sure.
Okay? So there's a little bit of a time here, but like from basically the end of March to now. Go ahead.
Proton Gaming drops Monster, picks up Squall, who was just dropped from Cloud9. We then have Complexity, who drops Diagram and Suppressed. Picks up Collect, not 100% confirmed, but most likely.
Yeah. I don't know for sure.
And Monster. On Status Quo, Straight Sick retires. We just talked about that. And then they pick up Diagram from Complexity.
Yes.
G1 drops Suspector, picks up Suppressed. Sentinels drops Collect, and they pick up Suspector, which is now confirmed.
Literally as we hit record, it went out.
But wanted to highlight on Collect being dropped. Spartan put out a tweet, and he said, before anyone speculates, this has absolutely nothing to do with skill, talent, attitude, or anything. He's a great teammate. He will make whatever team he goes to better. This is solely our team trying to find our missing piece to our formula outside of TJ's situation. Take that for what you will, and this was an unbelievable hard decision for us to make as a team as well. Team changes suck, and this one definitely sucks a lot.
Okay.
End quote.
Thug, welcome back. He says, Diagram is never on Complexity. Are you sure? When I saw, hold on, I was on Halo Data Hive, and I thought I saw that he was on there for a time. I could be completely off base, in which case I apologize. Sometimes I fuck things up, you know what I mean? Was it for HCS points then? Okay. You think he was a fill-in at one point? That's probably where I was getting that from. Thug, thank you for the clarification. I appreciate it. And thank you for being here. Okay. What's up, Strike? Welcome back. Let's talk about the collect situation.
Okay.
I think they made the wrong choice. I wouldn't have dropped collect. I would have dropped another player instead. I will say that I don't think picking up Suspector is going to be that missing piece that they need. Okay? And this is nothing against Suspector. I thought I was actually somebody, I will stand on this hill. I thought that G1 were going to be great picking up Suspector. I thought that was a great pickup. I was super excited for him. He's a grinder, and he proves that he just wants to be better. And we know that he can hang at the top. So I was really looking forward to him being on that squad. So it's nothing against him as a player. I just don't think that, I think they dropped the wrong player. Okay? So again, not going to get into a rant, but let me just say this. I don't think it moves the needle. I don't think it moves the needle for that team, for Sentinels. And this is coming from somebody who wants every team to do well. I need to make sure that's clarified here. I want every team to do well, okay? I just don't think it moves the needle for them. Same thing with G1, where, again, it hasn't been confirmed. It is, as in, like, I don't believe a tweet has gone out by G1 saying that they've picked up Suppressed. But I also don't believe picking up Suppress is going to change them either. Sorry, not sorry. It's just how I feel. Vic the Viper, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show as well. Fresh, welcome back. Ikuza, welcome back to you guys. I don't understand the move to drop collect. I would have dropped someone else if I were them. I couldn't agree more. I exactly agree with that statement. I feel like it's a good move personally for G1 since Boo Boo Falcon and Suppress all live together, but I would have arguably dropped Sab. Yeah, that team really has stuff to work on. They clearly have stuff to work on. And granted, we know what they're capable of from a skill perspective. It's just dialing it all in, working together as a team, and making a run. I'm not saying they can't. Man. It's hard, man. It's hard. Brave, welcome back. Osborne says, Sparty and Nick are a duo. He was never going to get dropped. I know. And that's the shitty part. Yeah, man, welcome back. It's more of a mental with them. Definitely feels like it. What's up, Tools? Great job over the weekend, by the way. You and the crew. So, yeah, if I was just to put a bow on it, I would say I don't believe the Suspector move moves the needle for Sentinels, and I don't think the Suppressed move moves the needle for G1. I think that G1 have a lot of things that they need to work on as a team, and that'll obviously come with practice, but they really need to get their mentals in the game if they want to make a move, if they want to make a run. And then Sentinels, this is why I'm so mad about the Sentinel situation, is that I truly believe, now Will, I'll let you obviously get a word in here because you were correct on this. I truly believed that with TJ's shit that was happening with his network, with his game, whatever it was, and Spartan not having a good time online, really nobody having a good time online in this game, I really felt that if they were going to make a move, it was going to be after the next LAN that they were able to compete at. If that means qualifying for the Global Invitational, cool. If that means at the Optic Major, cool. But I truly believed that since all this shit was happening online, that they'd have another LAN under their belts and then be able to assess what needs to happen. Even then, I would not have dropped Collect. He was the wrong person to drop, and that's what I got to say. Will, go ahead.
Yeah, when the season started, I did pick Sentinels to be the first team to make a roster change. I don't know what it is. I feel like that team is always hungry for more. Mm-hmm. And with where Optic, now FaZe, and SSG are, I saw them wanting to reach higher than I think they would have placed. I can agree that Collect probably wasn't the right move for the drop. That it's you're right in saying like no one's having fun online, but like the mental of that team of Sentinels, it just sometimes you have to deal with the hand you're given, right? Everybody's playing online with those circumstances.
Yes.
Push through it. And I get that it can be frustrating, but I get it. It's a tough spot to be in too. But anyway, I don't know if any of these moves, like as you said, move the needle for any of these teams.
Yep.
It seems to be a very strange Rostermania.
Yes. I think if anything, they replace players with players that are of similar skill.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Tool says, I think G1 will be better. I don't think they'll be much better though. Like, I don't think they'll be dramatically better. But who knows? I could very well be wrong. My predictions are always wrong. So whatever. I mean, even on land, Sentinels didn't place too well. And that's the other thing, Biz, is that I wanted to give them one more. I wanted to give them one more land. Because then they would have had the time. They would have had the practice under their belt at that point. And they would have been able to hopefully click when they weren't having to deal with the issues that they deal with online. That's the thing. I wanted to give them one more. I was hoping that they were going to stick it out one more and then evaluate after that. But clearly that's not the case. Yan says, depends if we're talking chemistry that could make a big difference because G1, you could tell lost confidence week to week. Sure. Absolutely. Mental is a huge thing. Absolutely. Murad, welcome back, says, think complexity are going to be nasty. I mean, hey, if it is confirmed that Collect is on that roster and Monster for that effect, then I wish them the best of luck because it would give a reason to fucking have complexity stuff. No offense to the other players. I do think G1 will be much better since all the charisma between Boo Boo, Foul, and Suppressed. I feel like they've built a bond that will allow them to progress faster. So, go ahead. I think we're going to be on the same wavelength right now, whatever you're about to say.
Yes, they can. Yes, they'll gel together, but if you're in a situation where you're too comfortable or things don't change, you might not progress. You might be stuck in the same rut you're always stuck in. So I don't know if this is going to help or hinder G1.
Exactly. And then you have the whole issue of if things aren't going well, you guys are all best friends.
Yeah, that fourth player.
When does the friendship and business, like, where is that separation? Where's that line between the two? That's my worry. That's my worry, because you could have a group of guys, you could have a group of guys that all love each other immensely, are really good friends, and do incredible things. You could also have it completely blow up in your face, right? And I don't know which G1 we're gonna get. I want them to do well. I really, really do want them to do well. So hopefully it's the former, right? They're all great friends. They perform incredibly well and they fucking go off. Like, that's awesome. But who knows? At some point in time, like I can't speak for them, but I'm going to assume that they understand that this is a business, that players get picked up, players get dropped. Obviously, it literally happened to their team. I just hope that they understand that if they aren't performing well, I would assume that Kenny wants to win. Their owner. And therefore, at some point in time, the business needs to step in. Right? What's up, Shurzy? Welcome back. So I hope they do well, but if they don't do well and they're all buddies, could be bad. Torch, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. Every team is in disarray. Every team that's top 8? I mean, 8 lower. I feel like the top 5, 6 teams are solidified. Right?
Yeah.
Optic, FaZe, SSG, native white, native red.
Kind of a toss-up after that.
Yeah, but like every other team is like, I don't fucking know, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Captain, welcome back, says, hopefully it helps that they're with an org and G1 will help them navigate. Hey, hopefully. I'm just saying there's going to come a time where business steps in, right? There's going to come a time where business steps in, where friendship needs to be put to the wayside and realize that this is a business they're meant to win. Prodigy, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens there. But like I said, Sentinels dropped the wrong player. And if you want my thoughts on who they should have dropped, believe it or not, I can't believe I'm saying this. If you go to the Reddit post about this, some of the comments are spot on. I can't believe I'm saying that.
Reddit is right? Question mark?
I know, it's crazy. It's crazy.
I haven't been on Reddit for a while.
Makes teams like Avengers better. Dude, I'm stoked for them too. They surprise me every time. I'm super excited. All right. Is that it for Rostermania?
That's all we got.
Thank you, Will. It's time for upcoming tournaments of the week presented by noobcombat.com. Check out noobcombat.com for all your Halo esports needs. Hold on one secarino. Turn says, surprised Druck hasn't been poached by some other teams or just anyone off native red in general. I mean, they like each other. What's up, Clutch? Welcome back. You just missed the best segment. It's okay, Jagged. That's why it's recorded and posted to all your favorite podcast services. Them dropping Collect was a dumb move. That's basically the extent of it. Thanks, Clutch, for the biddies. Appreciate you. Native Red is a good example of friends who keep each other accountable. They are. They are indeed. I just hope they become a little more consistent instead of being inconsistent. Clutch, I'm going to fucking...
Clutch is clearing the chat with bits.
Clutch, I'm going to come to your house. I'm going to give you a hug. And I'm going to punch you in the dick. How long after do y'all post? The audio version goes live tonight. So like at around 11 p.m. midnight tonight. And then the VOD will go live on YouTube at noon Central tomorrow. Noon Central tomorrow. Can you not punch and just suck? No, I'm punching. I'm punching. I'm absolutely punching. You're welcome, Jagged. Don't worry about it, man. All right. Shucks, that's the classic friendly old hug and punch. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Okay, upcoming tournaments of the week, Noob Combo. You know what it is. Tuesday, April 18th, Halo Rec League FFA Series continues. Saturday, April 22nd to the 23rd is the HCS 4K Open Series for North America. And on Sunday, April 23rd, we have the Tyrants World 2v2 Snipers Tournament, the EGL and Liga Halo BR, Halo Infinite 2v2, and then the HCS 4K Quadrant Open Series for the EU with increased prize pool, by the way. And then the HCS 4K Open Series for Australia, New Zealand, and Mexico, which have standard size prize pools. So there's that. That's your upcoming tournaments of the week presented by noobcombat.com. Check out noobcombat.com for all your Halo esports needs. Will, it's time for some Scrim Tournament League recaps. What do we got?
Oh, we'll start off. Is this a link? The standings for each.
Yeah, I'll let you, if you want to go through those. There's a lot.
There's a lot.
Just be aware. And then some of the teams double up because obviously they're the different players, but the team names are the same. So do you, Boo?
Okay. Because there's so many divisions, in the pre-made, we have 5 different divisions. And in the mixed, we have 4 more. That's a lot of teams. We're just going to, if you want to check out the Halo Rec League standings, link is provided in the Google Doc of the show notes of the show.
Shout out Shio for providing that link to me, which means it's going to be in the show notes every single week. So thank you, Shio. I appreciate you. Elite saying Healy Gaming. Thank you for the follow and welcome to the live show.
Perfect.
That's all I got.
Next up, we have the Pure Delight and Feed That Dog HCS Prep 4v4 tournament. And here's your results. In third place, we had Team Power Rangers, which was Tribal, Mind Freak, Serix, and That's Grum. Second went to Team Lemming, or Lemming. However, that was Spar, Shock, FR Ice Kid, and Simply Fear Me. And first went to Sparty's Ego. That was the true Mordor ambition. Is it Bung? Let's they're connecting.
Bung.
B, like the V. There's a V, there's two G's. I don't know.
Oh my
Go
God.
check it out. Next up, SWAT Nation Big Team Bonanza.
Wait. First up, Milkshake, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. And I think you meant to say it's the SWAT Nation Big Team Battle Bonanza.
Wonderful. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Got it.
Anything for you.
Third place went to Jump Out Gang. These are a lot of names. This included Del Boy, Kimbo?
It's Kimbo.
Kimbo,
That's-
Shabby
yeah.
Dagger, Musa, Mighties, Rami, Valkyrie, Z, Nemains, Desire, Millsy, and Stricka. Second place went to Team Clovers. This was Envor, Voleyes, Skirmish, Lightology, Capples, or is it supposed to be Claps? Anyway, Horizon, Soul Fuse. I'm going to go with Revenge. Furiously, the Gold Star BR, Marine, and Hativ. Yeah. First place went to Yakuza. This included Legitsky, Moosh, Game Sager,
Yep.
Nas, Trippy, A Criminal, Finalized, Hotshot Ghost, El Flacco, Flacco Fleas, Mines, Number Zero, and King Nick. And they won, what was that, $1,700? $1,750.
That was they had the biggest prize pool SWAT Nation's ever had in that event.
That's awesome.
Congratulations to hell yeah. CG, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. It says Mantra versus Sentinel right in all scrims. Neat. Also, thank God it's not the other Mantra that previously existed in fucking Halo 5. Thank fucking God. Oh, that would have been bad. At least I don't think it's them.
Yeah.
I don't think it's them. Go ahead, Will.
Next up, Metafied Gaming FFA results. 8th place went to Ambition. 7th, Milkshake. 6th, Switch It Up. 5th, Spar. 4th, Command Station. 3rd, Syrian. 2nd, Deputy Goober. And first going to Mati.
Hold on.
Maddie.
Thug, no shot. No shot.
Wait, I got to read this. What's going on?
Milkshake says, first time playing in the finals for an FFA for me in Infinite. Congratulations, man. I plead the 5th. Thug, no way. Is it? I'm seriously asking. Is it actually the old Mantra that turned out to basically be a Ponzi scheme? I'm genuinely asking. Like, this isn't some funny, jokey shit. Like, I'm genuinely asking. Because I swear to God, if that motherfucker's back,
Waiting.
we can continue.
Yeah.
But just like, I may not know backstory here. Mantra was a team that competed back during, like Spartan was on that team that had won that Reach event in MCC. That organization was, it's that org. That organization, the owner of that organization is a piece of shit. Is that org back? That's what I'm asking. Is that organization back, Thug?
Or is it just the players using that team name?
That's what I thought.
That's
It's the guy? No shot. No, it's not the 6'4" fully tatted guy. No, it is not him. Different one. Riz, can you post a link? DM us on Twitter, Riz. Just DM us on Twitter. This is a different owner. This is not, why am I forgetting his name again already? Oh, well. It's not that org? Okay, are we like for sure on that? I'm really sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really sorry to derail, but this literally was asked in the Discord server by Martin, and I genuinely thought that it was just a team that was using the name Mantra. Like, that's literally all I thought it was a group of guys.
There is confusion around it. No one knows for sure.
Right. And the other thing, too, is that when Noob Combo, so when Maddie tweeted out the qualified teams yesterday or last night from the 4K qualifiers, in that tweet, Mantra was not added. So, like, there was no account linked to when he typed out Mantra.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, I don't think it's the same one. I'll just say this, and I'll go on record. I don't fucking care. If that organization is back and the same owner is behind that organization, that guy is a piece of shit. And created basically a Ponzi scheme of an organization, was trying to sell shit that didn't exist. Oh, man. So, there's that. All right. Will, I'm really sorry to derail. Really, really sorry. We can continue.
Oh, right.
Wait, hold on. I'm not your damn daddy. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show.
That's perfect.
It's a great name. Go ahead, Will. I'm for real this time.
Valletta and EXYL Team European FFA Spring Series. This is the open number 4. Top 4 players. Sunrise taken 4th. MC versus Arbiter in 3rd. Millsy in 2nd. And Warlord taken 1st. Some notable names. Bastos in 5th. And Blizz, I think we've seen before, taken 6th.
Yep. Very nice.
Next up, Lady Spartans Saturday Series finale. Top 4 teams. Latam Queens coming in 4th with Bulma, Gishlane, Airborne Vanessa, and Kath. 3rd going to Chicken Nuggies. Who doesn't like some Chicken Nuggies?
Who doesn't like the Nugs, man?
This was Janelle, Veronica, Biancas, and is it Mijay? 2nd place went to Outlier. This is Jessa Savage, Rogue Foes, Miss Audie, and Purely Christina. And 1st went to Need 8's Bad, Cranberry, Ideas, Queen, and Divine Damsel.
They continue they run the train through the opposition.
Yep.
Congratulations to them. Mantra is up on Sentinels in series right now, or in series LMAO. I mean, it is what it is. And then also you need to keep in mind that it's online. And we already know Lethal's situation with the video game, wherever he's at. So it's all online. It doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. It is what it is. It's just some nice practice. Peter, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show.
All right. Next up, we have the 4K qualifier series results. The first one, we'll start with EU side, which was hosted by Quadrant. Mm-hmm. And here are the teams qualified for this weekend's 4K. We have Cat Smile Gaming, which is Warlord, Squashy, Marina, Marcus. Regain, which is Valkyrie, Shabby Dagger, Namains, and Desire.
Real quick before you continue, it is great to have pros like in the chat as well that carry the same sentiment around scrims. Scrims are scrims. So thank you for repeating out into the world what we try to tell people all the time. Is that, well, we understand it's some good practice. Don't get me wrong. In the grand scheme of things, scrims are scrims. Thank you. I see on Twitter and I see on Reddit that people are like, oh, this fucking team destroyed them in scrims. So? Who gives a shit? It's good content to watch and it's good practice for the teams. There you go. Strike for the resub. Thank you. You get a woo! Greatly appreciated. Jake says, poor Lethal only gets to practice 3 times a year when there's a LAN event. I mean, it's what it really feels like.
Oh.
And then also, Akuza says, Lethal's praying for him Atlantis or some shit. It really does feel like that, man. It really does feel like that. That's why I wanted them to have one more LAN. One more, but whatever.
All right.
Sorry.
All good. Next up, Australia, New Zealand. So 2 of the 4 teams that signed up qualified. And here we go. One shot. What? Oh, one shot. Papa? Oh, Papa. I don't know the team name. Hendra, Aleo, Jackson, and Lunchy. And 30 FPS LOL, which includes Hyper, I'm just going to say Chef, Pandora, and Crispy. There's I just, flip some letters around in my mind.
It's okay. That's the one thing I want to say real quick is that, like, we want more representation for the other regions in the esport, like 1000%. And knowing that there's going to be like a little community competition going on in the Australia, New Zealand region, that's great. But man, 4 teams.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's tough. Real tough.
All right, next, the 4K qualifier for Mexico. We have Event Horizon, which is Lunatics, Destroy, Spady, and Jerry, and then Impact Team. I'm going to say Flaming, Distinct, the Deity Sam, and Luderica. And for North America, qualified teams, Mantra, Super CC, Ace, Mortally, Inceptify, Status Quo, Peggy, King J, Cherish, Diagram, Locked, Tony Two Turned, Arctic, Jazero, and Envor, and Darkest Hour, M305, Gran, Tricky, and Yaxen. I'm going to go with Yaxen. Yeah.
Are you going to say what I have in...
If you want to say it, go ahead.
Parentheses?
I don't want to take down other people, man.
Oh, come on. It's the joke, right? It's the running meme in Halo Esports.
You're not wrong.
So the final match of the evening was Darkest Hour going up against Kratos' team, and they beat them 3-0. So Kratos' team was unable to qualify for the 4K this weekend. Congratulations, Darkest Hour. That was fucking rad.
Yeah.
Ronan says, finally, my favorite 90-ish minutes of talking specifically about Halo is here. Hey, Ronan, thank you. Welcome back. Good to see you. Aiku is a challenge for the owner of Mantra. Try not to be DK oldies. For what it's worth, I like their TikToks. Hey, whatever. Who am I, right? Who am I? Thug says, I hope you don't think that's a Scrappy quote. I hope you know the history here. It's like Scrappy talking about Standy in the most recent Ultra docu-series Practice. He's talking about Practice. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a famous sports quote. Yes. Those guys are putting in the work. Good to hear. Really good to hear. What are you talking about? Kratos never loses. He strategically drops a game. He plays like a chessboard. Don't overlook him. He's a dominant force. I mean, all jokes aside, I saw him hit a mean triple in that series. All jokes aside, that man hit a mean ass triple with a sniper. Like, I was like, good fucking Lord, dude, go off. So there's that.
I will say, going back to the Mantra thing, it doesn't look to be an org. None of the players have like pro player for Mantra
in their name.
Good. It's just new HCS team. They say they are looking for an org to represent them in their last tweet, but nothing since.
Sounds good. Cool. Thank you for running through those, Will. I appreciate it.
Oh, of course, as always.
Topic number 1. I just quickly added this to the show. Tool says Kratos definitely hit the flow state at one point. It really did feel like that, for sure. Zero says Kratos' team was knocked out. It's a bold strategy, Colt. Let's see if it pays off for him. I mean, they can't compete in this week's 4K, so whatever. Ooh. Ace's team made it, though. They qualified. All right. The pools have been released for the North American 4K. I mean, let's just be real about it, right? I didn't necessarily include the other regions because let's just quickly do this. Luminosity is going to win for Mexico.
Yep.
Right? That our same prediction?
Oh, yeah.
Now, here's the real question. Do you have Quadrant or Navi taking EU?
See, they've been back and forth.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to say Quadrant. They've had Navi's number when it comes to grand finals.
This is true. Yeah, I got to go Quadrant.
Yep, I'll go Quadrant on that.
I kind of want Navi to win just to shake it up, but
sure.
I'm going to go Quadrant because of history.
Sure. I want Navi because I got to rep the English scene. Hey, absolutely, man. I think they're two great teams in that region for sure, and they're only getting better. It's just it always seems like Quadrant has had Navi's number in Grand Finals series. So I'm going to say
more often than not.
Yeah, I'm going to say Quadrant take that. And then for the Australia-New Zealand region, I feel like an asshole right now for not remembering the team that won the previous 4K, but I'm going to say it's them that wins again. That's what I'll say.
Yeah, my memory banks now.
Was it Mind Freak?
Mind Freak?
I don't think it was Divine Mind. Chat, let me know.
Yeah. I'm
blanking out right now, and I feel terrible. Because I'm an asshole. Navi's pro skin coating makes me vomit, so I'm going against them. Wow, Ikuza, that's a very bold statement. Wow.
Is that like the mostly yellow one for this season?
I think so, yeah. I think so. All right, let's talk about pools real quick. I don't necessarily need to go through rosters, but I guess real quick, we'll talk briefly. Oh, they didn't update the graphic. That's fucking hilarious. So Proton and Complexity still have Monster on both of their rosters. So that's fun.
Wait, do they have to play with their qualified? They can technically drop one.
Yeah, I think they can make it one change. Navi is one of the better skins. I agree. I mean, I think all the skins for this season are great. It was Mind Freak. Thank you, Captain, for chiming back in. I appreciate that. I'm going to say Mind Freak win for Australia, New Zealand, Will.
Yep, same.
All right, cool. So Avengers, just real quick. That's Huss, Neuronical, Precision, and Swish. Sentinels, again, with the recent changes. King Nick, Lethal, Spartan, and Suspector. Shopify Rebellion, for those who don't remember, is Carmea, Mental, Rain, and Ryanoob. Cloud9, for those who don't remember, is Bohm, Nemesis, Rami, and Triton. And I don't believe it's Bohm anymore.
No, he was dropped for I think my brain.
Oh no, Cloud9, yeah. Cloud9 has Bohm. We're good.
Oh yeah, they dropped.
We're good.
They dropped Squall Eye.
Yes. And then Complexity would be Cycle, Collect, Monster, and Tusk. So there are the rosters that some people may have forgotten about, if you didn't already. Where are you seeing that the graphic is correct? No, I'm saying the graphic is incorrect.
Which one?
Did they update it? The auto-qualified teams. Proton and Complexity both have Monster in their rosters.
Oh, yes.
Oh, they updated it? Okay, got it. Sweet. Mud Buzzer, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. Says Complexity is my new team. Hell yeah. Get it. No, it is correct. Jagged, what are you talking about? What's correct? Clearly the one in my front of my fucking face is wrong.
They probably updated the post.
Monster's playing on both teams. Oh, Squall's playing with us now? Okay, thank you. Thank you. God. Careful or Jake will show up. Jake from State Farm.
Jake A. Fire.
Refresh. I can't refresh my show notes. It's wrong in the show notes.
It's a screenshot.
God damn it, Jagged.
Anyway.
Jesus.
Pools.
All right, Pool A.
Optic.
Sentinels. The Avengers. And Darkest Hour.
Oh. Yeah, Optic takes it.
Yeah, that's an obvious statement.
With the changes to Sentinels.
I'm going to throw a wrench into the fucking thing.
To what?
I'm going to say the Avengers take second in this pool.
Oh.
Come on, man. Got to take better notes. Well, fuck me. What am I doing here? You know what I mean? It's not my fault we fucking hit the go live button and HCS is like, here's the HCS North American pools. Oh, wait, we fucked up the graphic. Let's change it while they're live. God. All right. So I'm going to say Optic take first like you. And then I'm going to say Avengers take second in Pool A.
You know, that's not a bad call with the roster change that just happened.
I'm going to say it.
Okay.
You with me?
Why not?
Yeah. Be reckless.
Or casting.
I love you too, Jagged. Pool B. FaZe. Shopify Rebellion, Proton Gaming, and Locked.
Well, the number 2 team, FaZe here. Got to give it to them.
I don't think you're wrong on that statement. I'm also going to say FaZe take the pool. Who takes second?
Again, that could be a toss-up between Proton and Shopify.
So I'm seeing chatter saying Proton right now. Biz says, who's in Pool A again? You have Optic Gaming, Sentinels, the Avengers, and Darkest Hour. Where can we look at the pools? Jesus, I fucking couldn't even say what I was trying to say. It just stuck in my throat. Exclamation point show notes in the chat. We'll bring you to the show notes. And it's in the show notes. You're welcome. Proton, because it's a cool word. Proton is a cool word. I'm going to go against chat here, and I'm going to be the asshole. I'm going to say Shopify takes second in the pool. The reason why I'm saying that is because they've been together for a little bit longer, and I think that it clicks a little bit further for them. But I agree with the toss-up scenario. I definitely agree with the toss-up.
I don't know. Shopify just aren't performing the way you would expect them. Or maybe
now Jagged hates me. I'm sorry, man. You know what? Fine. Fuck it. I'll change it. I'll change my prediction just for you, Jagged. This is just for you. I'm going to say that Proton and Shopify tie
2-2?
2-2 in pools, and map count goes to Proton.
Oh, that could be interesting.
There you go. Happy? Proton takes second in pools. There you go. I'm going to say it's a Shopify Proton 2-2 series tie in that pool, and it comes down to map wins, and Proton have the map wins. Done.
Okay. Pool C. Who do you have for Pool C?
Pool C. SSG, G1, Complexity, and Status Quo. Fuck!
Yeah, this is a tough one, isn't it?
This sucks because fuck. We have Collect on Complexity. We have King J on Status Quo. I want both of them to do really well.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. SSG take first in the pool. Although,
okay, well,
their online performance is shaky.
It can be.
It can be very shaky. But I mean, we saw what happened. Even if they did place poor in their pool last time, they made a loser's run and they were fine. But like, yeah, fuck it. I'll say SSG. I think they bounce back a little bit in the pools. I'm gonna say Space Station take first in the pool.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Complexity takes second.
Okay. That's what I was thinking too. I want them to make a move forward here with the picking up of Collect. I think this would be a good place to start if they have enough time. But all three of those rosters had changes, and you just don't know what's gonna happen.
That's exactly it. Waka Chang asked, "Did Monster get cleared of cheating accusations? Did they ever get cleared?" I don't know, man.
That's a great question because
SSG starts off terrible. They do. They are not. I mean, not only are they not an online team, but they typically don't start tournaments off very well either. So, but I still think, I don't know why. Maybe it's just because like they're SSG. They're formerly Cloud9. Like they're fucking good. Jagged says Monster doesn't cheat. There you go. I mean, Monster is still allowed to play, so I think that speaks for itself. There you go. That's a good way to look at it too. That's actually a really good way to look at it. Because we've seen other players not be able to compete because they have been found of cheating. So, Pool C is the pool of death and FaZe is the easiest pool. That's valid.
All right. I'm curious on what you're going to say for Pool D here.
So we're in agreement, SSG Complexity for Pool C?
I think so.
Where do you have G1? Are they third?
Yeah.
You think so?
I do.
Okay. Fuck, man. King J, I'm rooting for you, dude. I really am.
Don't get me wrong. I am rooting for him too.
Yeah. It's... fuck. That sucks. But hey, Good luck to you. Damn, bro, no love. Thug, shut up. God damn it. Toxic, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. All right. Thug, I'm sorry, man. All right, Pool D. Native White, Native Red, Cloud9, and Mantra. Hopefully not the OG Mantra. You know what? I am loving. Justin, welcome back. Good to see you. I am loving the run that these players have been on, that this team has been on. So I'm going to say it. I'm going to say Native White take first in the pool. You think Native Red take it?
I don't know if I go. They've been placing right next to each other in a lot of tournaments. So this is tough for me.
Wow, the white team's wins. Wow. Shut the fuck up, Tools. I hate you.
I'm going to say Native Gaming take first in this pool.
Wow. What a fucking cop-out answer, bro. I think Native Gaming will take first in the pool.
I don't know.
Wow.
You know what? I believe in Mickwin and that team, Barcode, Gilkey, yeah. Native White. They'll take it. Followed by Native Red.
Akuza, no. Can the guy with the hat and glasses and black shirt please quiet down? I just woke up my grandma and she's not a happy man. I'm not going to quiet down. Fucking put on some headphones, motherfucker. XNS90, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. Red has been big brothering them every tourney. They have, but there's going to come in time, Thug Nasty, where they turn the fuck up and they beat their big brother down into the fucking ground. And this is the time. An online tournament for HCS points. This isn't whose line is it anyway. The points do matter. Native White, baby. Thanks, Tools. Love you too.
Yep.
Get it? Because he's talking about both of us.
Yeah, because
we're both wearing glasses, a hat, and a black shirt. I didn't even notice that at first, to be honest with you.
God damn.
God, you're right. God damn. God damn indeed. All right. See, I'm going to say Native White in first, Native Red in second. That's what I'm going to say. I think Native White finally... There has to be some kind of quote-unquote upset, even though it's not really an upset. But, like, there has to be something that happens that's like, well, that's weird. That never happened before. And it'd be cool if Native White actually got a series off Native Red to secure the first place in pool. That'd be neat.
Yeah.
So. Awesome.
If you were worried about the volume...
Oh, here comes the rant.
Yeah.
All I'm going to say before we go to the second topic, genuinely to the 4 teams that qualified for the 4K this weekend, good luck to you all. Like I sincerely mean that. All I want to see is the best competition, period. Right? And going through that gauntlet that was the weekend's qualifier to secure a spot in pools this week. Couldn't be more excited to see what happens. I would love for upsets to happen. I would love for my predictions to be wrong. That's kind of obvious. I want more competition in the scene. So please bring your best and cause some upsets and enjoy the weekend. It's going to be a great time. With that said, I have Optic winning the whole thing. Will?
Yeah, they've just been dominant. I can't go against Optic right now.
Yeah.
No, I don't think they're much more you can say. They've three-peated. They've shown that they are the best of the best, and I think they'll continue to be there.
True. Mud says complexity over SSG is the upset. That would be awesome.
That would be fun.
I just don't want Optic or FaZe near the finals. Well, what if spoiler alert, they're probably going to be in the grand final, both of them, is what I'd assume. So, I don't know, man. We'll have to wait and see. Topic number 2. The DreamHack Qualifier Conundrum. Optic, FaZe, and fuck it, Native White. I like that. FaZe winning will make the storyline better for the next LAN. It definitely would, Jake.
It would.
Or Jacka. It definitely would. Absolutely. I'm super excited for that global invitational because
I see the name Jack of Hearts.
Yes, Jack of Hearts.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like it.
I'll say Jack. FaZe can definitely win. Yeah. No one's saying they can't. No one's saying they can't win. I just think that Optic will. So we'll have to wait and see. But our second topic of the week, the DreamHack Qualifier Conundrum. Here comes a rant, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a little while since I've had one on the show.
Been a while.
Since I've been ranting on this show. And it's been a while. This is why I'm here. All right, Thug. Welcome. Everybody strap the fuck in. One of the many reasons. I appreciate you, Thug. Thank you so much. So from Snakebite, he tweeted out, just a little update for everyone since I haven't seen HCS post it, or maybe I missed it. Our roadmap has been changed, combining the DreamHack Qualifier and the FaZe 4K. So plan accordingly. So he included a couple screenshots. And I personally did a little sleuthing, as you will. Did a little investigation. Went to the good old internet Wayback Machine. For those who don't know, you can go to a website where if you put in a URL, it will show you and link you to previous changes or previous versions of said website.
Interesting.
Yes, I've used it before. So you put in the Halo Waypoint URL, like for that article, and it'll show you previous versions of said article that have been released since being updated or previous to being updated. So the original article since the end of March 2023 stated that on May 12th through the 13th, the North American FaZe Clan Open Series 4K and the Open Series 4K, which is May 13th for the rest of the world. Okay, so from May 12th through the 13th, it's North American FaZe Clan Open Series 4K, and then the Open Series 4K for the rest of the world will be on May 13th. On May 20th and the 21st would be the HCS Global Invitational Qualifier, and then on June 2nd to the 4th would be the HCS Global Invitational at DreamHack Dallas. Okay? Makes sense, right?
Yeah.
The updated article, and here's what it says now, May 12th through the 13th, North American FaZe Clan Open Series 4K DreamHack Dallas Qualifier. And Open Series 4K DreamHack Dallas Qualifier May 13th for the rest of the world. So they combined the two. And they completely got rid of the May 20th and 21st tournament entirely. That qualifier is now the 4K for FaZe and then the normal 4K for the rest of the world. Okay? Here's the thing that pissed me off. So Hines put out a reply and said, that's correct. All articles reflect this date, and it's also explained in a recent tweet. But that tweet is the following. DreamHack Dallas HCS Global Invitational. How to qualify. HCS 4K number 3. The DreamHack Dallas qualifier. May 12th through the 13th, the top 2 teams will qualify. And then EU, Mexico, and Australia, New Zealand on May 13th, the first place team will qualify. Explained is generous. Tools, trust me, it's rant time. And then following the qualifiers, the remaining top teams with the most HCS points will earn the remaining spots. For North America, that's the top 8 teams. And for the EU, that's the top 3 teams. And then fuck every other region, apparently. Okay. Smiley with the resub. Before I rant, you get a woo! Thank you very much for the resub. Here's the rant. I'm so fucking spent on the amount of times I have repeatedly said on this show that communication needs to be better. Plain and fucking simple. Is it great? Is it great that players and people are actually paying attention to the articles now that are being released? Yeah, that's awesome. But why the fuck does it have to be resorted to having to scrub through an article that may or may not have been updated, or to see a very specific tweet that had gone out? Why? Why are we resorting to this every single fucking time? Why is it until one person has to say something for them to finally come out of the woodwork and be like, oh yeah, we did that? Why? Stop it! For fuck's sake! I find it unbelievably disturbing and dumb as shit that there isn't just an official path for communication that's been sent out as soon as it fucking happens. As soon as a decision takes place, put out an announcement. Based off of Snakebite's tweet, it's clear to me, at least, that it sounds like the teams aren't being notified ahead of time, that they're finding out the same time everybody else is. Which, guess what? Isn't at the same time, because not everybody is reading that information. Not everybody sees that one fucking tweet. It blows my mind that this is still an issue, that this is an issue every single fucking time there's a tournament, every single fucking time there's an announcement that isn't actually made as an announcement. Guys, remember crowdfunding going away? Remember that? Remember the outrage about that? And then they finally come out and be like, oh yeah, sorry guys. Or remember the whole kerfuffle around Worlds qualification last year? Remember that? Remember pools for Worlds where the third place team was going to be cut fucking entirely, and it wasn't until outrage happened that they're like, we'll see what we can do. Okay, we changed it, but now we have to cut some production otherwise. I hate how it's gotten to a point where they have to wait, apparently, for some sort of backlash to then actually make a statement. Guys, I'm going to tell it to you plain and simple. If you just came out and said ahead of time that, hey, we're combining the two, we're not having an event this weekend anymore, but you came out ahead of time and explained it, everybody would be fucking fine. Would people be upset? Sure. There's always going to be people upset. But guess what? Fuck them. The fact of the matter is, you came out ahead of time and released a fucking statement. I can't believe this is still an issue. Actually, I can believe it's still an issue because it's never fucking changed. You know what the sad part is, Will? This is genuinely the sad part to me. Whoever has been running the HCS socials and has been creating some of the graphics for the HCS Twitter account, they've been doing a great job. They sincerely have been doing a great job. More information has been put to the official HCS channel on tournaments that are happening, a calendar, so on and so forth. But then we have this again. This happens again and again and again, and nothing ever fucking changes. I want to give praise. I truly do. And I feel like I do give praise when it's warranted. Because if we don't, then we're only focused on the negative, right? And I don't want to focus on the negative. I fucking hate it. It's the worst thing. I'm not kidding when I say this. I have another fucking headache from screaming. But I am mad. I'm genuinely fucking mad. I'm frustrated. I don't even compete. I don't even fucking compete. I'm not a coach. I'm not a player. I'm just a guy that screams into a microphone every week. Okay? but I'm mad for you. I can't. Oh my God, this is the stupidest fucking thing. All it would take is a slight change in how you convey communication. That's all it would fucking take to fix this. Instead of updating an article, why don't you come out with an announcement? Plain and simple. Come out with it ahead of time. Oh, let's say 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, you come out and say, hey, here's an announcement. We've made a change to the roadmap. Instead of the DreamHack qualifier taking place on this date, it is being looped in with the Phase 4K for North America and the 4Ks for the rest of the world on these dates. So yes, the qualifier for this date will be the qualifier for the Global Invitational. Thank you very much. Oh my God. Then you know what I would have done? This whole fucking disaster of a topic, of a rant, would be solidified into a singular tweet that I would talk about in the competitive news section in the show like nothing had ever happened, and I would give praise for coming out ahead of time and providing that context to the players and the teams involved. But now I get to sit here and look like a fucking moron while I scream into a microphone about something that should never have been an issue in the first place. And guess what? I'm going to do it again the next time it happens because apparently it's never going to be fucking fixed. So to the HCS, to everybody that works in the HCS side, you know, because I've told you face to face, you know that I respect the work that you guys do. You know that without the league being a fucking thing, yes, we'd still have community stuff to talk about, but we love the competitive scene of Halo. That's the whole basis of our fucking show. I respect and appreciate everything that you guys do. But for fuck's sake, this needs to change and you need to do better. I get it's a small team. I fully respect that. But man, I truly, maybe I'm talking out of bounds here, okay? And I apologize if I am. But it truly feels like the bare fucking minimum to ask for an announcement when you make a change to a tournament that major teams are involved in, especially when it's a qualifier for a global invitational, which is a new type of tournament that you guys are putting on this year. I feel like I'm asking for the bare fucking minimum. Please do better. Please. I hate doing this. I'm guaranteed Will hates listening to me do this. Please do better.
Yeah. When I look at this, yes, there was the tweet in the graphic, but nothing in the graphic said, hey, we moved another tournament, right? It's just, oh, this how to qualify this 4K. Okay. Maybe you don't know the roadmap by heart and you knew it was going to be whatever, the qualifier, DreamHack qualifier. So you just figure it's the same thing. The fact that it was kind of a shadow article update kind of feels like, oh, we're going to sneak this in here. And there's not upfront communication.
Yep. Thug, they're never going to. And then 90, just to answer your question, for those that are coming in late to this, this is the whole rant was regarding the fact that the HCS decided to combine the DreamHack, so the Global Invitational Qualifier, they combined that with the North American Phase 4K and the other 4Ks around the world that are taking place on May 12th through the 13th. So instead of there being a separate DreamHack qualifier on May 20th and 21st, they're combining it into the May 12th and 13th events. Okay? There you go. Thanks for getting back to me. I dig this stream a lot. No, thanks. Hey, no problem, man. No problem. And Pure Delight, thank you for the follow and welcome to the live show. I'm sorry I missed that earlier. Thug says lying about it saying all articles reflect the state bullshit. Well, Thug, okay. I do believe that that all the articles have been updated to say that, because I went through and I searched them both. I believe it was 2. I looked for them. I saw the current updated versions, and both of them have them being updated. If there's more than that, then please correct me. But I thought both of them got updated. Is this like a news thing or whatnot for just Halo? If that's the case, that's cool. I dig this a lot. This is, it's strictly a Halo esports show. We talk about other things too, but it's mainly a Halo esports show. Thank you for being here. Either way, the article was updated, but the OG roadmap said May 20th to 21st. Awesome. Fucking so stupid.
And I mean, looking at the roadmap, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have on the 20th and 21st the Invitational and then DreamHack. I'm sure they have to prep and get ready for DreamHack, which is why they moved that qualifier.
Right, but that qualifier was supposed to be for DreamHack.
Right.
It just sucks. Again, but the whole basis, right? It's fine. Okay, I'm not a player, so players, feel free to correct me here, but in my opinion, it's fine if you decide to move something, but it's a whole other thing if you decide to move something and never make an official announcement on it moving ahead of time. That's my rant. That was the whole basis for my rant. So if you want to move it and get rid of that date entirely because you need more time, that's fine. That's fine. But not making an announcement ahead of time, having teams scramble to figure out what the fuck is going on. Imagine for a moment that Snakebite didn't tweet out what he tweeted out. And we're getting closer and closer and closer to this Phase 4K on May 12th and 13th. And then it finally clicks with players. Like, oh shit, what does this mean? Hey, Heinz, hey, Tashi, what the fuck does this mean? Oh yeah, we updated the articles over a month ago. Just think about that for a second.
Yeah, if you're someone like me who saves the original graphic when it's released and don't go back to the article to check and just look at the graphic of what's coming up,
yep,
I would have never known.
Riz, thank you for the primer. You get a woo! Greatly appreciated.
Thank you. Did you get Chico for the resub for 1 month?
Chica, thank you for the 10-month resub. You get a woo! I'm sorry. I'm really sorry for missing that. Yeah, it's 10. Whew. I took it out to our team calendar, then went back to check something yesterday and noticed. It's so fucking stupid, man. 90, I don't know the context of what happened in that stream. All I can say is personally, he's been nothing but fine to us. Mm-hmm. And that's like on stream and in person. But I'm sorry to hear that if that's actually the case. And that's fine to have your opinion. Thank you. I will say this. Thank you for not like saying that, he should be fired, because I don't want any of that shit here. Jack says, why would one go back and look to see if it's updated? One would assume a change would have an announcement. Thank you.
Yeah,
exactly. And Thug, that's the whole problem. Fulcrum, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. Thug, that's the whole problem, is that I think it's great. Don't get me wrong, because I always complained. I am one of the people that always complained that pros never went back and read shit. So I truly do appreciate that players are trying to go out of their way now and look at things more closely. I just hate how that's a thing. I hate how you have to do that now in order to get the information. You have to have in the back of your head, what if nothing's ever said and I have to go back and look at this article from 3 months ago? I hate that. That should never be the fucking norm. Period.
No, there should just be clear communication, internal, whoever runs the HCS Twitter, to when these decisions are made. The team should kick out, hey, HCS Twitter, post this, because that's where most of their information goes, is Twitter.
Yep.
So post this on this date. This is the change that's made. Here's the updated graphic, or if they have them make the graphic, whatever. this information needs to be included in the tweet, go.
Yep. And it needs to be via the official HCS account. I don't want anything from Heinz's personal account. I don't want anything from Tashi's personal account. And that's nothing against them. I want a singular source of truth. Singular source of truth. The tweet has the full announcement listed with a link to the article with the updated information. Plain and simple. Done. And Pure Delight, not a problem, man. Happy to shout it out. What other professional sport would this happen in? Hey, we moved the Super Bowl to Monday. Surprise, but you should have seen it on the NBC commercial we ran during Dateline. That's funny because in the real world aspect, that's what it fucking sounds like. Oh, man. Oh, man. Don't worry about it, 90. I get what you're trying to say. All good. And I know a lot of people had issues with Frank, and we'll talk about Frank shortly. Starting to sound culty. What do you mean? Either way, I'm mad that this is still a problem. I think that it's to me personally, it sounds like it could be the easiest fix in the world from a communication standpoint to fix it. And I'm surprised that it hasn't been fixed yet. Actually, I'm not surprised it hasn't been fixed yet. I'm pissed it hasn't been fixed yet. Single source of truth. No, but that's the thing, Waka, is that we don't want, and I know you're joking right now, but like there needs to be a singular source of truth because from an esports perspective, right? If you don't have a singular source of truth to go back of, you don't know where exactly you're going to be getting your information from. Is it a Heinz tweet? Is it a Tashi tweet? The thing that really fucking irks me, is it a reply to somebody? That's the thing that really fucking gets me. If it's a reply to somebody and you don't see that singular reply, are you fucking kidding me? Holy shit. That's the thing that really irks me. Because it was a reply to a reply? Exactly, Thug. Exactly. I do not know how to pronounce that name at all. Chidor, that's what I'm going to say. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. I apologize. I don't know how to fully pronounce your name. And I don't want to fuck it up royally. So I'll just, there you go.
All right.
That's all I got for the rant, though.
But yeah, the tweet thing, too. God damn it. I had something, and then the Chidor name came up.
I'm sorry.
Now it's gone. But yeah, the replies to reply. Oh, the changes Twitter's even made, where it's, not time-based. It's for you or following. And if that ends up somewhere that it just doesn't hit your timeline, you might just miss it completely.
Yup. It's fucking stupid.
And you probably do this, but I'm not one who has a habit of going into Tashi's profile, hitting tweets and replies and scrolling.
I do for Tashi's tantalizing tidbits on the show.
I figured.
I do.
But that's not something we should have to do. That's
exactly.
the point.
That's it. Is that it started as like a joke of a segment on the show, but I've done it because it is a way to try to get information out to those that are listening to the show. That's the whole point. The whole point is to be informational, right? And obviously to provide our opinion on it. That's the whole basis. But the fact that I do, jokes aside, have to go to Tashi's profile, go to tweets and replies, scroll through for the past week and see if something had been missed by me. So make sure it's included in the show because a lot of the things in there directly impact the players competing in the HCS. And it's coming as a reply to somebody who asks a question on Twitter. It's just unbelievable.
Smiley says they need to utilize the Halo Waypoint Buddy app.
Yep, they do. And when they make an update to something, announce it! Holy shit!
Imagine Waypoint has like a HCS Twitter feed scroll.
I mean, they have an esports section on Waypoint.
Yeah, announcement banner.
Dude, it's so fucking stupid. So again, to everybody on the HCS team, I genuinely have mad respect and appreciation for everything that you guys do. Mm-hmm. Do not get me wrong. You just need to do better. This is insane to me. It's insane to me. Am I grateful that the articles are being updated? Yes. Am I grateful that graphics are being made? Yes. But how it's being communicated is fucking awful. Fix it. That's it. Rant done. It's time for some regular news. Frank O'Connor has left 343. This is by Stephen Totillo, formerly of Kotaku. Back when Kotaku was good. Microsoft confirms the departure of longtime Halo franchise director Frank O'Connor, who worked on Master Chief's games for 2 decades. Quote, "We thank Frank for his numerous contributions to the Halo franchise and wish him well going forward." End quote. We don't need to really get into Frank. He's done good. He's done not so good. He has been accused of a lot of bad things. Don't need to get into it. Yeah. He's gone now.
We're moving on.
Moving on. Joe Stanton heads to Netflix. This is by Joseph Stanton. He says, "I'm thrilled to announce that I've joined Netflix Games as creative director for a brand new AAA multi-platform game and original IP. Let's go."
Netflix Games, huh? Interesting.
Yes. Who the fuck knows what that's going to be? But hey. Frank was hiring people who didn't like Halo, apparently. I mean, I don't fucking care. It's in the past now. Captain says, completely unrelated to HCS, but Tashi did say that they're working on fixing the bug that causes your settings to keep resetting and having to go through the whole intro scenes over and over. That's great, Captain. Thank you for the update.
That'll be great. I get that every once in a while.
Yes. Very much appreciated, Captain. Good to know that they're working on it. Community Forge map requirements. This is by Halo Support. Go check that article out if you want to have a map potentially enter the community playlist.
Oh, cool.
They made a requirements checklist for you. You can go check that out. Also, if there's one piece of praise that I want to give out, like immensely, is the Forge team at 343. Not only are you guys killing it, but Forge Lord on Twitter, like basically the head of Forge at 343, is just wonderful at providing updates. Again, I wish there was a singular source of truth, and I wish it didn't come from his strictly Twitter account. But with that being said, the updates that he provides are very nice. And this is coming from somebody who is not a forger. Speaking of the community playlist, maps have been updated, or maps have been added to the community playlist. This is by Halo Support. This is a long patch notes and stuff like that. And let's just say that Vagabond, Solution, and Curfew have been added to the community collection playlist. And King of the Hill on Absolution and Salvation, Oddball on Perilous and Starboard, Slayer on Absolution, Salvation, and Starboard, and Strongholds on Perilous have been removed from said playlist. Absolution, Perilous, and Salvation, and Starboard, and Curfew, and Vagabond have all been added to Fiesta. So that's fun. Fiesta Slayer, that is. And then I want you to pay attention to something here, Will. From Tactical Slayer, a.k.a. SWAT, removed map and mode combinations. Capture the Flag on Bazaar, CTF on Chasm, King of the Hill on Cliffhanger, and King of the Hill on Recharge. I know that there was an individual in the Discord server, forgot your name, I apologize, but said that they appreciated the objective in SWAT. Personally, not a fan.
Yeah.
Happy they're removed. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Clayman, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. What were you going to say, Will?
No, and I get that. That person in our Discord said they liked it for the variety, so it just wasn't always Slayer every time.
Yes.
But it didn't seem right. Something didn't, I don't know. Doing objective in Slayer when it's always been Tactical Slayer or SWAT.
SWAT! Speaking of Tactical Slayer, SWAT, it's been added on Absolution, Perilous, Salvation, Starboard, Curfew, Solution, and Vagabond, and then Tactical Slayer, SWAT! Bandit has been added on Absolution, Perilous, Curfew, Solution, Vagabond, Salvation, and Starboard.
All right.
There you go. So if you want more Slayer in your SWAT, well, baby, you got it. I'm your Venus. I'm your fire, your desire.
Where did that come from?
I'm
sorry. That just like, wait, what?
I said,
I'll watch the VOD.
What did I even say? I forgot what I even said. I made a reference to that commercial.
Okay.
And then I finished that commercial.
Wonderful.
I said, baby, you got it.
Oh.
She's got it. Oh, baby, she's got it. I'm your Venus. I'm your fire, your desire. Yeah, that's it, right?
Got it. Okay.
We got there. We're old. Leave me alone. That's it for the regular news. Got our games to watch! The Rocker is still fucking bad, but that's besides the point, because briefly I want to say that Optic Texas have their best qualifier standing. They went 5-0.
Yeah.
Leading into the major.
They're on a tear.
They are on a fucking tear. And then Vegas Legion has their best qualifier standing in franchise history. In franchise history. Not only that, but that series against Toronto Ultra was one for the ages. For those who are not necessarily into the whole Call of Duty thing, please, if there's ever, like the HCS just released a video today on like a series that you should watch if you've never watched HCS before.
Yeah.
If there was ever a series that you should watch, you've never watched CDL before, it's that one. Because it had everything. All culminating in a huge round lead in the final S&D Game 5, and Standy decided to shoot a body. And then the game flipped. But still, the Legion were able to clutch it out in round 11 and win the game and the series 3-2. It was unbelievable. Is there a channel where you can rewatch the vids? Yes, there absolutely is. It is the Call of Duty channel on the YouTubes. It might even be Call of Duty League might have their own channel, actually. I don't know.
I'll look it up. I got this.
Please do. It looks like the Call of Duty League has their own channel. So, yes, you should watch it there. And I don't know, Will, if you're able to get that VOD, you should post it in the chat. I got it. Never mind. I got it. I will post it in the chat.
Perfect.
There you go. I believe that's the series, if I'm not mistaken. I'll skip to the end just to verify here. Yep, that's the series. Go watch that. It's great. I saw Rocker pull it together long enough to beat Thieves. That's not going to happen. I feel like they somehow managed to beat the teams they shouldn't and crumble against teams they should stop, so I'm hopeful. They're not. It's not going to fucking happen. We're going to get, it depends on where we end up in the bracket. Because, speaking of the bracket, we did qualify to winners because we played two dog shit teams at the beginning of qualifiers. I'm not lying. But we play against Thieves round 1. That's a loss. We're losing that series, hands down. I know it seems like Thieves have taken a step back in online play considerably, but I don't fucking care. We're losing that series. So then we're either playing against the Gorillas, the Ravens, the Mutineers, or the Ultra. If we get stuck with the Ultra, we're losing that series. There's no doubt in my mind we lose that, which means we're not winning a series, and we more than likely won't win a map. If we face off against the Mutineers, Ravens, or Gorillas, we have a chance to make it to round 2 of losers. That's it, though. I meant what I said, and I'll stand by what I said because they're my predictions, and I have to stand by them. The first major of the year is the best placing the Rocker will have all year. Plain and simple. And yes, Rocker do play Thieves first, but I'm saying if they lose to the Thieves, which I believe they will, then we're either playing the Ultra, Mutineers, Ravens, or Gorillas. If we play against Ultra, we're losing immediately, which means we're out of the tournament. We don't win a series, and we probably don't win a map. But if we play against Mutineers, Ravens, or Gorillas, maybe we have a chance to go to losers round 2. But I think that's where our tournament ends, is round 2 if we get there. That's what I'll say. COD banning calling out Cronus users as free entertainment. Also, Bungie is doing that for Destiny as well. They're cracking down heavily on Chronos, Zim, users of third-party stuff like that. So,
awesome. Good for gaming.
Good for gaming. That's it for COD and Other Games Watch. I hope Legion do well.
Yeah.
I want Clay to go on his revenge tour.
Well,
All good, Beth. Don't worry about it.
They were the Paris Legion at one point.
Uh-huh.
My family originates from France, so I always had Paris Legion, but then they never did well.
They were always awful.
They're always awful. But now, maybe, as the Vegas Legion. So they're kind of my second team that I'm holding out hope for. We'll see what happens.
Love it. All right. That's it for Caught Another Games Watch. It's time for Will's Adventures with an A-Lovers. Another Games too. Will, what did you happen to play?
Played some Halo Infinite, HRL, and Community Playdate.
Yes.
Played some Valorant, getting back into that.
Nice.
I was so I play with Joey. I don't really like to solo queue because people are toxic and whatever. Mm-hmm. But I was on a 4-game losing streak because Joey likes to play ranked. We'll do unrated to warm up, but then it's ranked. And I hadn't played Valorant in months and months.
Yep.
Maybe even a year. It'd been a while. It's been a while. And
since I've been playing Valorant.
But yeah, all of a sudden I decided, you know what? Fuck this. I'm not maining Killjoy anymore. I'm taking Reyna. I want to fucking kill some people. I'm angry.
I want to kill some people. I'm choosing Reyna, bitch.
Yeah, because you're a fragger. You're entry fragger.
Yeah, I
blinds.
Yeah.
And I just started popping off. I'm like, all right, I'm Reyna now. So changed my main to Reyna. I will play Harbor on certain maps if Reyna gets picked because people insta-lock Duelist all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to find another Reyna, Harbor, and another main that's not Killjoy because I think I'm better not playing that sit back and set up thing. I think I need to move,
You want to be the fragger.
I don't necessarily want to be the fragger. I think it's cool being the person that sets up things. Mm-hmm. But at the level, I'm a bronze player. I'm not good by any means. I'm the second lowest tier.
Oh, be quiet.
But I think I have some of the awareness to get out of bronze. And then, because I feel like at that level, team comp doesn't always mean everything. It's who can shoot straight or who has the awareness of where players are and who can coordinate their team, especially when, you're only queuing 2 people. Riz says, Omen, baby. I suck with Omen. I tried. Going in and out of his screens for smokes. And
I'm pretty decent with Omen.
Yeah?
Yeah. I used to rock Omen a little bit.
It just took me too long to I need to place this smoke perfectly and
sure.
It was just weird. I couldn't do it and be smooth with it. So Omen is not my person. But yeah, maybe another maybe I just learn another Duelist or Initiator, as it's now called. So someone who can take some fights.
I like that.
Yeah. Oh, and then I see you put it on there. I was going to save it, but we played some Apex Legend.
We did.
And I'll let you talk about it.
Oh,
that's all I played.
I played Halo Infinite, played in the community played it, and we played some ranked after the fact. And then the community played it was a lot of fun as always.
Oh yeah.
And then Apex Legends, we got a dub. If you shameless plug, but if you are a patron at the, I believe it's $10 and up tier.
Yeah.
If you're a patron at the $10 and up tier, you get access to an exclusive video series where we play shit. And let me just say that stay tuned for the Apex Legends video where cinnamon rolls.
Cinnamon rolls.
Yeah, cinnamon rolls. I'll just say cinnamon rolls.
I forgot about that already.
Stay tuned.
It's literally 2 days ago.
That was 2 days ago, yeah. But cinnamon rolls. That's all I played. Let's get into some shout-outs. Shout out to everyone who joined in the community playdate. That was Elated Dartboard, Swole Daddy, Carnage, Super Blitzkrieg, Fox Too Quick, Dollar Bill, Overkill, A Fine Guy, and Marmar. Thank you all very much. Hope you had a great time. Will was obviously there too.
I would say obviously. I can't make it every week.
But you were there last week, so obviously you were there last week.
Wonderful.
And if you want to get in on the community playdates, which happen typically every Friday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central, make sure to join the Discord. Will shout that out later on, and we get to the plugs of the show. And Yeah. Period. Awesome. Glad you loved it. Happy belated birthday to Falcated and All-in-Juan. All-in-Juan, an amazing individual. Happy belated birthday to you. Hope it was amazing. And then happy birthday today to Mikowski over at G1. Happy birthday to you, sir. Shout out to everyone who followed and subbed during the live show. Ooh, daddy, yes. Give me a second. Meek with the 2-month resub. Zig with the 10-month resub. Reno. Strike with the 2-month resub. Smiley with the 2-month resub. Chica with the 10-month resub. And Riz with the primer. You all get a woo! Thank you very much. Oh, Justin, sure. Fucking Justin's dog, Winnie. It's Winnie's birthday, too. Okay. Happy birthday, Winnie. You know what, Will? Briefly, before I get to the follows.
Okay.
Will, I'm going to show you a picture. Okay?
Okay.
I want you to tell me whose birthday you think it is.
It looks like the one on the right.
Yeah.
I bet it's the one on the left.
It's the one on the right.
Oh, it is?
You're right. Yeah. The one that's happy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that one's birthday. The one on the left is like, man, fuck this.
Wish it was my birthday.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck you, Winnie. Oh my God. All right, let's get to the follows real quick.
Yeah.
Thug Nasty, Vic the Viper, Torch, Prodigy, Turn, Elite Sang Healy Gaming, Milkshake, CG, I'm not your damn daddy, Peter, Mud Buzzer, J Toxic, XNS90, Pure Delight, Fulcrum, Chid, and Clayman. Thank you all for the follows. Greatly appreciated. As always.
Clutch World, thanks for the
bits.
Amount of bits.
Yeah, thanks for the biddies. Jesus Christ. Hey, guess what?
What?
We're at 69 subs.
Oh, nice.
Just wanted to shout out because the number is cool. And then shout out to everyone who's a patron at the semi-pro and higher tiers. That's Obby Joy, Mr. Smiley, High Tech Redneck, Wrath, Goalie Sniper, The Only Neeb, Heavy Rainfall, Elated Dartboard, and Carnage. Thank you all for the extended support over on Patreon. Like I always say, and like I'm saying at the end of the episodes now, while the Twitch subs are awesome and we greatly appreciate it, and you get some dope ass emotes, if you want your dollar to go a little bit further and you want some exclusive stuff as well, consider spending the $5 over on Patreon if you'd like. You get an exclusive audio show every single month, and you get access to the Q&As. So it's pretty fucking cool. So go check that out if you want to. And that's all I got for that. So time for some community creations. Halo memes every day. Reddit.com/r/Halo memes. Check that out. HCS 2023 Kickoff Major Charlotte, The Squad by Quadrant. Go check that out. Forge Features, April 14th, 2023 by 343. There's a Waypoint article. Check that out. We have Argyle Callout Guide for Halo Infinite by the legendary C4 himself, Corey. The man, the myth, the legend. And then one series to show someone who has never watched Halo esports before by the HCS. I teased that video earlier.
Yeah.
Go watch that video as well. It's a great time. That's all I got, Will. Without further ado, plug this a bitch.
As Josh mentioned, we do have the Patreon. If you want some extra content from us, go check us out there, patreon.com/HCS Pro Talk. And as always, you can find us on your favorite podcast services. Just search for HCS Pro Talk. We're on iTunes, Podbean, Stitcher, Spotify, and others as well, like Josh's favorite.
Pocket Cast, still not an ad.
You can join the Discord, join the community discussion. Link is provided on our Twitter and our Linktree, !, Discord and chat, or if you want to look in the show notes, find the Discord link there. Lots of great community discussion going on. As I mentioned, we have a Twitter. Find us on twitter.com/HCS Pro Talk for updates and everything else that gets posted there. I don't know. Josh handles the Twitter mostly. If you want to find us on other social media sites, we're on Instagram and Facebook. If you want to watch old VODs, check out our interview series or anything else we've done, youtube.com/HCS Pro Talk. We're live Mondays, 7 p.m. Central Time on Twitch, twitch.tv/ of course, HCS Pro Talk. We have a TikTok, but haven't done anything with it yet. Plans, maybe something will happen there. If you go to hcsprotalk.com, it'll actually send you to the fine folks over at Podcast Evolve. Make sure to check out evolvedhalo.com.
Your home for Halo.
They have great shows such as Podcast Evolve, Mission Debrief, Halo TV Plus, books, book. I almost said books club, but a book club. Build with Blocks, Halo Headlines, Halo Gear Guide, and we have our own section on the website. That's why our old URL sends you there.
Yes.
So make sure to check out evolvedhalo.com.
Your home for Halo.
Beautiful. Josh, that's all I got for this week.
Sweet.
Is that it? We calling it?
That's it.
All right.
Good talk, guys. Always a pleasure being in here. Have a good one. Until next time. Thank you, Biz. Thank you for being here as well. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to do it for episode 283 of HCS Pro Talk. For those tuning in live, thank you very much for doing so. Hope you guys had a good time. Thank you for joining the discussion. Thank you for keeping it civil, as always. And if you want to keep the discussion going, feel free to join the Discord like Will talked about earlier. And we always talk in there if you want to, and we keep the discussions flowing. It's a good time. And it allows you to be part of the community playdates that happen weekly as well.
Oh, yeah.
Indeed. For those that are tuning into the VOD or the audio version of the show, thank you for taking the time to do so as well. Hope you're having a good one. Hope you enjoy the content. And hope you enjoyed the rant. Or if you didn't, fuck you too. Meek says, good talk. You all take care. You take care as well. Brave, thank you. Beth, thank you as well. Guys, we'll be back next week to talk about, I don't know what. What the fuck am I talking about? We're going to talk about the results of the 4K that take place. Duh.
Oh, yeah, that's happening
it's like
this
that.
weekend.
Yeah, what the fuck?
There's a tournament going on.
It's crazy. All right. We'll be back next week to talk about the results of the recent 4K, and hopefully no more fucking rants, but who knows? In the words of our show, we'll have to wait and see. Until next week, we'll talk to you later, but until then, bye-bye!